Hej, siemano wam wszystkim ludzie, z tej strony Arturo, witam was na swoim kanale i zapraszam was na kolejny odcineczek z gry The Book on Unwritten Tales. Moi drodzy, znajdujemy się w miasteczku i powracamy do Nate'a i jego zwierzaka. Niestety Nate jest kompletnie zalany, musimy go w jakiś sposób obudzić, a mianowicie musimy stworzyć miksturę na kaca. Udało nam się zdobyć dwa składniki, mamy kubkę morskiej soli oraz skorupkę kokosa z mleczkiem. Potrzebujemy jeszcze mięty, aczkolwiek tej mięty tutaj nigdzie nie mogę znaleźć. Przychodzi mi tylko i wyłącznie jedna myśl do głowy, żeby ponownie zajrzeć w kartę menu i zobaczyć, jakie drinki mamy tutaj dostępne. Może faktycznie jest jakiś drink z miętą i po prostu kiedy go zamówimy i dodamy do niego pozostałe składniki, no to będziemy mieli tak naprawdę miksturę stworzoną. Mamy płonącą Mary, mamy grog. Spójrz na grog, ja bym chciał przewinąć stronę. Mamy mojito, rum, limonka, brązowy cukier, mamy miętę. Okej, no dobra, czyli byśmy musieli zamówić mojito.
Mojito!
Glukcito, tak to się nazywa. My potrzebujemy glukcito.
Mojito!
No i dobra, małpka idzie zrobić nam drinka. Wypij mojito. I przy okazji wzięliśmy też szklaneczkę, tak? Mamy szklankę z miętą, świetnie. Dobra, zatem dodajmy do tego pozostałe składniki. Mamy wymieszaj lek na kaca. No dobra, wymieszajmy. O! A skąd ja mam wiedzieć, w jakiej kombinacji mam to wymieszać? Cudo? Wymieszaj lek na kaca, czyli zrobiliśmy coś źle. Poczekajcie, bo my mamy tutaj przepis. I mamy tak, mieszanie. Bib bub, manjang, donkadonk, panika. Bib dżub, mangang. A skąd mam wiedzieć, jak wyglądają te pozycje ogólnie? Ale mimo wszystko zrobię sobie print screena i postaramy się wymieszać to ponownie. No i mamy to. Teoretycznie, prawdopodobnie były to powtórzone czynności, jak robiła to małpka. Dobra, w każdym bądź razie udało nam się zdobyć lek na kaca. Wyjdźmy zatem na zewnątrz i zbudźmy Nate'a.
What? No. What the? It tastes like. And it's also driven away that lovely drunkenness.
Finally! Can we get the lamp now?
Ja teraz będę mógł się przełączać między postaciami, no dobra. Musimy jak najszybciej wynosić się z tego cmentarzyska.
We need to get out of this cemetery. There'll be plenty of other opportunities to find fame and fortune out there.
We're here because of the magic lamp, and we're only going to leave this island with it.
Says who?
This here.
Lampa nie jest tego warta, dzieje się tu coś podejrzanego.
There's something shady going on. Can't you see it? The lamp isn't worth it.
A lamp with a djinn in it that grants you 3 wishes. That's worth pretty much everything. Anyway, we need it to get off this island.
Why?
The Red Pirate chained up the Mary with a magic padlock. Only he can open it. or a powerful spell. And I take it you don't want to leave the Mary behind.
I'll think of something.
Huh.
Jak podzielimy się łupem?
One wish for you, one for me, and we'll sell the third to the highest bidder. That's what we agreed. If we use one wish to free the Mary,
Then there's still one wish for me and one to sell. Where's the problem?
but
I don't care what you do with your wish. Release the Mary or leave her here.
charming.
A może zwierzak też by chciał mieć jedno życzenie? Gdzie można kupić taki kostium?
Cool suit. Make it yourself?
You don't know anything about engineering. I don't know anything about small talk. Let's leave it at that.
Możesz przypomnieć plan?
All right then. What was the plan again?
You were going to put the Red Pirate and the Palace Guard out of action.
Check. Well, apart from the ape.
Well, as soon as it's out of the way, I come in and get the lamp.
And you're really going to come in through the crystal dome without Red noticing?
Swift and silent. No problem.
He has some really powerful artifacts in there. If he catches us,
You just take care of the monkey. I'll take care of the rest.
stop keeping me from my work, you little chatterbox.
Czyli tak, musimy pozbyć się małpy, tak? Ale teoretycznie mamy tutaj wejście na pomost i jest ten statek, który lata w powietrzu. Mamy też ptaka i obstawiam, że w jakiś sposób tego ptaka będę musiał się pozbyć. Mogę przełączać się między postaciami. Mogę grać Nate'em lub zwierzakiem. Wiem, że kiedy nakarmiłem ptaka zwierzakiem, to ten ptak unosił się w górę, ale musiałem 2 razy podać mu orzeszki.
A real pirate's bird. His father was probably a parrot with a chick in every port.
Nate'em nie mam nic w ekwipunku.
The padlock really does look magical. I wonder whether... Shh, shh. All right already. Look, but don't touch. I get it.
No dobra, właśnie. Papuga tutaj wywołuje alarm. Przełączę się na zwierzaka i ponownie postaram się dotrzymać towarzystwa Nate'owi. Może musimy tutaj dojść do jakiejś kooperacji. Nakarmić ptaka i potem Nate'em coś zrobić. No właśnie, bo ten ptak teraz idzie w górę. A, bo on leci za mną. Dobra, plan jest taki, bo tutaj mamy ewidentnie jakiś koc, który mogę teraz wziąć. Weź pokrywkę. Spójrz na beczkę bez pokrywy.
An empty barrel. Not a pretty sight.
Dobra, ptaka tutaj nie ma, ale ten ptak na pewno wróci. Gdybyśmy zrobili to w ten sposób...
That looks promising.
O właśnie.
Good night, Gracie.
No i proszę bardzo, pozbyliśmy się ptaka. Teraz, kiedy będziemy chcieli wejść na pokład statku, to już nie będzie wywoływał alarmu.
Ow! As I feared, it's one of Red's magic toys. Now we need a magician, a magic skeleton key, or we'll have to sacrifice one of the djinn's wishes after all. Damn it!
Czyli ja na pokład nie wejdę, tak? Zbadaj skrzynię.
Fezzes are cool.
O! Mamy fajny fez.
The fez is probably a delivery for the clothes shop. Stylish headgear is very popular among pirates.
Czy to nie jest taka sama czapeczka jak ma małpka? Tak mi się przynajmniej wydaje.
The lens was mostly used to dramatically shorten the getaway of airships whose occupants had
Czyli z tym nic wykombinować nie mogę.
My Mary. The Red Pirate himself chained her up when we arrived. I wasn't expecting that. Granted, it did used to be his ship, and he's attached to her. But a huge magic padlock? It's a bit over the top if you ask me.
No dobra, udało nam się zdobyć czapeczkę. Wydaje mi się, że żeby pozbyć się małpki, to musimy w jakiś sposób coś zrobić z tą czapką. Spójrz na kompas.
Spirit compass. The needle's spinning all the time. I can't imagine that's worth much. Who would want a compass that doesn't point north? There's a lot of valuable things in here, but that there is the crown jewel. A magic lamp with a djinn living inside it who grants you 3 wishes. He'll make me rich and powerful, so I'm finally worthy.
Dobra, mamy lampę Aladyna. Nie mogę... Chociaż otwórz kryształową kopułę?
I wonder whether I can just... Nothing at all.
Dobra, czyli tak. Czerwony pirat jest kompletnie zalany. Kiedy próbujemy podnieść kopułę, małpa wywołuje alarm. Czyli muszę w jakiś sposób zająć tą małpę. Dobra. Przyjdę tutaj ponownie też zwierzakiem. Bo z tego co pamiętam, to zwierzakiem mogłem zamawiać napoje. Wiem, że kiedy zamawiałem jakiś napój, to małpa kładła czapeczkę z boku. Być może w jakiś sposób znowu muszę tutaj dojść do kooperacji. I Nate'em może muszę podmienić tą czapeczkę. No nie wiem, spróbujmy. Tylko ja nie pamiętam, jakiego drinka zamawiałem. Na pewno zamawiałem Brunsala Mary.
Brunsala Mary!
O właśnie, to jest ten moment.
That's got it.
A, czyli ta czapeczka była po prostu...
Now all we have to do is get you out of there.
That's my job.
Right. How long will it take? In the meantime, I could...
What were you saying?
And that's why you should always have a reliable partner.
It was nothing, really.
Oh, I wasn't talking to you. Now let's get out of here.
No tak, to było w stylu Nate'a.
Get ready for the big show, critter.
Oh, hello. You're a new one.
Ta-da!
What?
Aren't you supposed to put on a big show?
Ta-da.
Good grief.
Jesteś pewny, że to ty jesteś dżinem z lampy?
I always thought djinns were godlike super magicians with healthy egos.
Oh, yeah, they're great.
But aren't you a djinn too?
Oh, well, yes, that's true, of course.
I mean, not that you aren't great. I just thought you'd be bigger.
My brothers are all bigger. They serve the most powerful rulers in the universe. Me, you know, they sent me here to practice. They said no one in this strange old world would really notice if I screwed things up.
Jak się nazywasz?
Nate's the name, but you can call me Master Nate. What's yours?
Benjamin bin Nabil Tafik bin Ekrem Kamal bin Abbas ibn Hadshi.
I'll call you Benny.
Osoba, która zapamiętała całą nazwę jego imienia, niech da łapkę w górę. Powinieneś spełnić moje 3 życzenia, zgadza się?
As you're a djinn, you have to grant me 3 wishes, right?
Of course, yes, sure.
But...
But it would be nice if, well, can we agree on 3 small wishes?
Jak definiujesz małe życzenia?
You mean if I want my own kingdom with immeasurable riches, then it's only allowed to be a small kingdom?
Yes, well, I could perhaps come up with a coin.
A coin? I'm trying to impress an elf princess. Do you really think a coin is going to blow her away?
I'm just not that good at magic.
Not that good at magic? Take 10 breaths and count deeply. All in good time, Nate. All in good time.
Moje pierwsze życzenie: otwórz magiczną kłódkę.
Let's start with something easy. Open that.
Oh,
Oh,
it's not really that easy.
not that easy?
Please don't pressure me. I don't like it when people get on my back.
Concentrate and open it. That's my wish.
All right then. I did it! Did you see that?
The padlock. You're supposed to open the padlock.
But that's a magic padlock. I can't do that.
Benny, now.
But what if I do something wrong?
Benny, to rozkaz: otwórz tę kłódkę teraz. Dasz sobie radę, wierzę w ciebie.
Benny, how long have we known each other?
About a minute?
And in that time, you've only disappointed me once.
Really?
Yes, I believe in you. Let it all out, Benny. It's you against the padlock.
Well, all right then.
I can explain.
The lamp belongs to me.
Oh, I'm happy to talk about it.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh?
Tomu.
I wish I could comply to your request. Really.
Czyli tutaj mamy scenkę z początku gierki, kiedy Nate'em wspinaliśmy się po tych platformach na statek.
The Archmage claims there are hardly any opportunities for the common citizen to improve their lot. The rich stay rich, the poor stay poor. That's nonsense, of course. Have you got that?
Nonsense. Yep, got it. He pleads for more education, for the poor as well. What do you say to that?
Too complicated. My party and I have found a simpler way. From tomorrow, anyone can be a winner in life. I present the lottery.
And the winners can move from the lower town to the upper town.
The winner? Once a month, we grant one citizen from the lower town a better life in our midst. And you will report on it, Mr. Fox. The winner's new fabulous life and how I made it possible.
The winner. It's singular.
The first draw is tomorrow. I expect to see it all over the paper.
Very well, madam.
No dobra, powracamy do Wilbura. Porozmawiaj z kupcem Billem.
Hello, Bill. Wilbur,
Jak idą interesy?
how's business? Could be better. I thought business would be booming now that the war's over. It is. But it could be better.
Chcę dostać się do Dolnego Miasta.
Were you in the lower town today? What's the situation like? Those loonies are taking over. What, you mean the protesters? More gold for everyone, they demand. They should work instead, then they'll have gold. But isn't that the problem? They want to work, but there aren't any jobs. There's enough work. I've offered a couple of them work. Yes, but they'd like to be paid. You see, so it is all about gold. You give those layabouts a little finger and they take the whole hand. And who's supposed to pay for it? The honest trader.
Jesteś po stronie przewodniczącej rady, prawda?
Then you're on the council leader's side, right? You bet. All the traders are. She's one of us after all, even if only by marriage. Her husband, old Van Buren, was the richest trader in the region. Was? Been dead 2 years. Was the last Van Buren. His father and his uncle before him were full-blooded salesmen. Out of their parents' vast and powerful trading group, they made an even vaster and more powerful trading group. Van Buren knew what to do, and the widow knows too. She knows the hardships the traders suffer, and is sure to cut taxes. Do you even pay taxes? No, but they're too high nonetheless.
Ukończyłeś budowę dźwigu?
Looks like your crane's ready.
Oh, yes, finally I can lower goods straight down to my stall. Saves on customs duty and paying bribes to the town guard down by the gate.
Is that legal?
Not paying bribes? Dunno. But nowadays an honest trader's got to look out for number one.
I have to be going, Bill. See you next time.
See ya.
Czyli mamy dźwig, tak? Do opuszczania rzeczy. Być może my z tego dźwigu będziemy w jakiś sposób mogli skorzystać i sami się opuścimy.
Bill uses the crane to smuggle things down to the lower town to evade the duty at the gate. Can't imagine that's allowed.
Obstawiam, że kiedy my będziemy chcieli przejść do miasta, to też będziemy musieli zapłacić łapówkę.
The delivery dock for goods delivered by airship. Bill is one of the town's biggest merchants, and with the war over, more goods land here every day. Judging by the size and the wood used, the barrel must contain a precious liquid. Brandy, I'd bet.
Okej. Ale widzę, że nic nie mogę z tych elementów zabrać. Spójrz na towary, porozmawiaj z Billem. Wejdź do szkoły? No nie. Dopiero co ze szkoły wyszliśmy. Spójrz na bęben maszyny losującej.
I'm not so convinced that this lottery is a good idea. Sure, it's a fine thing for the winner, but wouldn't it be a coincidence if the right person won?
Okej. Spójrz na tarczę.
The coat of arms of the proud town of Seastone, capital of the Alliance and largest town in all Avantasia. With the refugee camp on the outskirts of town, Seastone seems larger than ever before. All of the expensive shops in Seastone are here in the upper town. This bakery makes the finest pies, the most delicious cakes, and the most amazing chocolates. Luckily, I don't have enough money to buy myself a treat every day. Otherwise, it wouldn't be too long before I no longer fit into my teacher's robe.
No dobra. Porozmawiaj ze strażnikiem miejskim.
Hello, Mr. Shieldhand.
Well, I never. If it isn't little Weathervane.
Dla pana, panie tarczownik.
Weathervane to you, Mr. Shieldhand. Professor Weathervane, to be precise.
Oh, your lordship, forgive me for not kneeling.
Nie może być po prostu Wilbur, więc nadal jest pan kapitanem Straży Miejskiej?
I see you're still the captain of the town guard.
It's captain and its only member.
Why aren't there more guards? Surely it's impossible for you to keep the peace all by yourself.
The council leader of the merchants doesn't see it that way. She handpicked me for this post. Nothing is more important than loyalty, she said.
Jak wygląda sytuacja w Dolnym Mieście?
How are things in the lower town?
Same as here, just dirtier and everything smaller.
What about the refugees?
Dunno, it's been a couple of weeks since I've been down there. From up here, it looks like the tent city has stopped growing. Either there are no new refugees arriving or the place is just full.
Aren't you responsible for the lower town too?
I can hardly be expected to go down there. The place is crawling with criminals.
But
Anyway, the anarchists have erected barricades. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't get into the tent city.
Chcę dostać się do Dolnego Miasta.
why is the gate closed? I want to go to the lower town.
Curfew. After dark, residents of the upper town can only enter the lower town with special permission.
Who came up with that?
Council leader Van Buren. She's worried about the well-being of the residents of the upper town.
And where do I get one of these permits?
Nowhere today. You can go to the town hall and apply for one there tomorrow.
But I'm supposed to meet Remy in the inn tonight.
Tough.
Wygląda na to, że dźwig Billa jest gotowy.
It looks like Bill the merchant's crane is finally finished.
It's been 2 days. He's been transporting things up and down all day.
And you inspected the goods?
Why should I?
Isn't there a toll on transporting goods like alcohol and pipeweed and other stuff from the upper town to the lower town?
There are real crimes going on in this town. I don't even have the resources to take care of them.
Bill wspominał coś o łapówkach. Co może mi pan o tym powiedzieć?
Bill said something about bribing the town guard. Would you know anything about that?
That's an outrageous allegation. The town guard is not bribable.
That's good. Otherwise, you'd probably have too much gold. I mean, if no more goods go through the gate here, then no one needs to be bribed, eh?
That's right. So you're saying Bill is cheating the state of its well-earned taxes because he's smuggling goods into the lower town?
Do you want to ban him from running the crane?
No. Bill and his colleagues are very influential. Anyway, no one said anything about a ban, did they? No. I've got another idea. How can I do it?
Ale Wilbur to jest konfident, nie? Może wie pan coś o przemyśle?
What do you need to do to stop the smuggling?
Someone would have to mark one of Bill's barrels of alcohol and then order it from the lower town. If the said marked barrel turns up there tonight without the tax having been paid, then we have our evidence.
You can be really clever, Mr. Shieldhand.
The only problem is, I can't leave this place. I have to guard the town, you see. But you can fulfill your civic duty and help the town guard.
Civic duty? You want me to do your job?
Not for nothing, of course. What do you want in return?
Chcę kucyka. Chcę dostać się do Dolnego Miasta.
I would like unrestricted access to the lower town.
For a minute, I thought you wanted a pony or something similarly useless.
What makes you say that?
You say strange things sometimes. Have you never noticed?
Yeah, but a pony?
Admit it. You were thinking about it.
Maybe so, but I would still prefer to have free access to the lower town.
Excellent. You help me convict Bill, and I give you the key to the gate.
Yeah, deal.
Czyli musimy wystawić Billa, tak? Udało nam się zdobyć białą kredę. No dobra.
The latest edition of the Seastone Lookout, the local newspaper. Council Leader Van Buren, we are equal opportunity providers. Tomorrow morning we will present our solution to the poverty problem. We are the only ones with simple and efficient solutions to today's problems. Some famous knight. He's already lost both legs and his sword in battle, but his fighting spirit is unbroken.
Spójrz na bramę.
The gate to the lower town is closed. According to Mr. Shieldhand, no one from the upper town is allowed into the lower town after sunset.
Ale nam się uda. Pod warunkiem, że wystawimy Billa. No, powiem tak. Wilbur powinieneś się wstydzić. Ale zresztą po trupach do celu, nie? Ty zawsze taki byłeś. Dobra, udało nam się zdobyć w jakiś sposób kredę, więc obstawiam, że tą kredę gdzieś tutaj mogę wykorzystać na czymś. Może na przykład oznaczyć beczkę.
Done.
I już? To wszystko?
Hello, Bill.
Wilbur.
Co sądzisz o loterii?
What do you think of the lottery?
Clever, ain't it?
What do you mean?
Well, you've got to give the rabble the feeling they could make it too, right?
Make what?
Becoming one of us. As long as everyone down there thinks their current situation is only a temporary condition on the way to fame and fortune, they leave us in peace.
But some actually do make it.
Yes, exactly, that's the spirit. Anyone can make it if they just try hard enough. Meh.
Mógłbyś opuścić mnie swoim dźwigiem do Dolnego Miasta?
If your crane can reach all the way to the lower town, then you could lower me down there, right?
Certainly.
I'm pretty sure there's going to be a snag here.
No snag. You pay me 3 gold pieces and I'll lower you down. A very simple deal.
I don't have that much.
Pull the other one.
Couldn't you maybe just lower me down? Pretty please? I thought as much.
Nie, obawiasz się, że pan tarczownik wszystkiego się dowie?
When you're smuggling goods, aren't you worried that Mr. Shieldhand might get wise to you?
Anton, he's not exactly the brightest light in the firmament.
After all, he is the captain of the guard.
He can't tell his elbow from his arse. Van Buren will cut him off as soon as she's won the election. You don't want stupid yes-men around when you're the leader. You want clever yes-men, The stupid ones don't know how to keep quiet.
Robisz wrażenie zbyt ufnego.
Why are you telling me all this stuff? Bit about the customs, Mr. Shieldhand, the council leader.
You're one of us. You live in the upper town. You're a professor at the magic school. Hey, tell me, you must have really bled the Archmage on that one, right? I mean, as the only available qualified mage. You probably get your weight in gold every month as compensation.
Well, I get an apple, and I don't really like to talk about it much.
I understand. In the end, the others want their piece of the cake too.
I have to be going, Bill. See you next time.
See ya.
No powiem tak, nie podoba mi się ten typek. Wilbur, dobrze zrobiłeś, że go podpierdzieliłeś. Zresztą niepłacenie cła i tak dalej to jest okradanie państwa.
Mr. Shieldhand?
Mr. Professor.
Co to za rzeźba rycerza?
What's the story behind that statue?
That's the Black Knight. He serves as an inspiration for young soldiers of the town guard. He's supposed to motivate them to fight bravely to the last drop of blood.
Who was he?
No one knows. He was mangled when he was found, but he still had the lust for battle in his eyes.
Na tablicy wisi kolejny oburzający plakat.
There are posters over there spreading lies about the Archmage.
So?
Those are lies. Anyone could read them. A couple might even believe them.
Nah, what can you do?
You could remove them. I would do it myself, but I don't have any water or a spatula, and it's your job.
All right then. Tomorrow. I've got way too much to do now.
So, what are you doing?
I'm guarding the town. I'm the town guard.
O, faktycznie jest mocno zajęty. Siedzi na stołku i dogrzewa się koksownikiem. Oznaczyłem beczkę.
I've marked a barrel of Bill's brandy.
Excellent. Then go down to the lower town and order a barrel and we'll see what happens.
You mean I no longer need a special permit?
Correct. You're now on an official mission for the town guard.
Wejdź do Dolnego Miasta. No dobra, co my tutaj mamy? Spójrz na stragan.
Bill's store. During the day, he sells stuff from the upper town that you can't normally get down here.
Okej. A gdzie ja miałbym złożyć zamówienie w takim bądź razie?
Bill also built the outhouse. Remy says he's rented this entire strip along the town wall. Maybe he couldn't bear the thought of leaving his stand unattended for a few minutes a day.
Idź w dół. Spójrz na platformę załadowczą.
So this is where the crane comes down. And up there's Bill sitting on his crates. Psst! Bill!
Who's there? And what do you want?
Nazywam się Guybrush i chcę zostać piratem.
My name is Guybrush and I want to be a pirate. Hello? I said...
Yes, I heard you. I just can't believe you tried that old gag.
Sorry.
Who are you and what do you want?
Czyli żarcik z Monkey Island tutaj nie wyszedł. Jestem Anton Tarczownik, chcę porozmawiać o mojej łapówce. To ja, Wilbur, i chcę kucyka.
It's me, Wilbur.
Wilbur, come up here if you want something.
But I want, that is, I'd like... forget it. Bother, I was too nervous.
No dobra, jeszcze raz.
Psst.
Who's there?
Jestem Anton Tarczownik, chcę porozmawiać o mojej łapówce.
It's me.
Mr. Shieldhand, I want to talk to you about my bribe. Or lack of, to be precise.
Why do you call yourself Mr. Shieldhand?
Because I am Anton. Anton Shieldhand is my name. And I want a bribe.
Petey, is that you? It's bloody dark down there.
Yes, it's me, Petey.
Why are you putting on a funny voice all of a sudden? You really are a crazy dog. So what can I do for my favourite errand boy?
Interesują mnie towary z przemytu. Potrzebuję beczki brandy.
I need a barrel of brandy for the inn.
No problem. What's the password?
Hasło? Jakie hasło? Puchate króliczki. A ty znasz hasło? Ja nie znam hasła.
What about you? Do you even know the password?
Of course, but that's hardly the point.
Should I buy my illegal goods from just anyone?
All right then, the password is marmalade.
The password is marmalade.
No, it's not. I just wanted to wind you up. Well, what's the real password?
A ty znasz hasło?
What about you? Do you even know the password?
Of course, but
Should I buy my illegal goods?
all right then.
The pass.
No, it's not. Well,
No dobra, czyli musimy wybrać inną opcję dialogową. Hasło? Jakie hasło?
Password? What password?
the secret password. I can't just offer illegal goods to anyone, especially as I don't have any.
Oh, that password. All right. The password is...
Puchate króliczki.
Is it fluffy bunnies?
What? No.
Construct additional pylons?
Are you just guessing?
No.
What's the password?
I don't know the password.
Why not? Aren't you Petey? Step into the light.
Yes, I am. But I forgot the password.
Ha! That's just like you. Ask in the inn. The owner knows it.
Fine.
Czyli muszę udać się do oberży, tak? Spójrz na oberżę.
The inn used to be here on the right, and on the left was Master Marcus's mage school. After the war, so many people came to the town that we needed a larger inn. Master Marcus was happy to sell his old mage school. Change is good, he told me. At the moment, more people live outside the town than inside it. Most of them. There were days when the wagons were lined up nose bag to bumper, and the road was full of them as far as the...
Spójrz na barykadę. Tędy dalej nie przejdziemy, ale możemy wejść do środka.
The first and most impressive barricade I've ever seen. Usually citizens and visitors to the inn warm up by the fireplace on cold nights. Paper, wood, everything's here except for someone looking to warm up.
Przerzuty, notatnik, kapryśna różdżka. Użyj magicznej tabliczki.
A small fire spell can't hurt. Ignifaxius ignisfero.
No i proszę bardzo, rozpaliliśmy ogień. Jak ładnie.
Remy looks tired. I think the election campaign and the current situation in the town are really taking their toll on him.
Porozmawiaj z królem złodziei.
Hello, Remy.
If it isn't the magic school's new star professor. How was your first day, Wilbur?
Nawet nie pytaj.
Please don't ask.
But I am asking. You are my friend and you look far from happy. What's wrong?
Dyrektor Block jest dla mnie bardzo niemiły.
Headmaster Block is very mean to me. He gives me loads of difficult tasks.
All of which you've solved, knowing you.
Yes, but then he gives me new tasks that are even more difficult. And even if I worked through the night, I still couldn't finish them all. No one could.
Interesting and curious. If he wanted to represent you as the Archmage's bad choice, then he wouldn't have given you exercises that are clearly impossible. People would realize what kind of game was being played and the trick would backfire. Did you notice anything else?
Widziałem coś podejrzanego.
Yes. I surprised Headmaster Block in the staff room as he was rummaging through a desk drawer. But he was startled when I spoke to him, like I caught him doing something.
He didn't want you to see him fiddling around in his own desk drawer.
Interesting, isn't it?
At first there was the unsolvable exercises, and now the desk drawer. Something's not right.
That's what I think too.
Wyglądasz na przygnębionego, Remy.
You don't look all that happy yourself. Tough day.
Tough week. I'm worried about the Archmage's safety. The situation in the town is explosive. He was heckled on the street while checking up on a field hospital down there. But it was just some wound-up idiots. I'm worried about the one assailant who has enough brains, resources, and volition.
Someone, like Headmaster Block.
Hard to imagine, but it can't be ruled out. We need more information.
Znowu wpadłem na przewodniczącą rady Van Buren.
The council leader was standing up by the new lottery drum, dictating tomorrow's edition of the Lookout to a reporter.
Yes, she has the Lookout under her thumb. She's a horrible piece of work. Ambitious, stubborn, and unscrupulous. A dangerous combination. Comes from a humble background, but got her feet under old Van Buren's table. Tried to persuade him to do all sorts of new business deals and start a career in politics. Many say he died so young because he finally wanted to be left in peace.
How did she end up as the Archmage's most promising challenger?
The Archmage doesn't want the most important posts in government to go automatically to the richest citizens anymore, but rather to the most competent people, chosen by the people.
And of course the nobility and the merchants don't like that one bit.
They were seething when they found out about it, but there was nothing they could do to start with. The Archmage was too popular, untouchable. But then along came Sybil Van Buren, and she had a plan. The election was to be approved and set for 1 year's time. 1 year in which she put up obstacles in the Archmage's way and sabotaged his politics in any way she could. Her only aim was to make him look bad. By the gods, how I'd load it if she succeeded.
A czy arcymag wygra wybory?
But we will win the election, right? The Archmage, I mean.
Van Buren has used all her resources. Powerful, rich friends with important posts at the Seastone Lookout, the only newspaper left in town. Simple slogans, simple solutions, patriotism and resentment. She tells the people what they want to hear. And yet, the Archmage will win the election. Every vote for the council leader and her cronies is a vote too many. But stupidity amongst the voters...
Dlaczego arcymag nie zdemaskuje przewodniczącej rady?
Why doesn't the Archmage defend himself more aggressively against the council leader? Why doesn't he just tell everyone about her scheming?
He wants as many people as possible to take part in solving our problems. He doesn't want there to be two sides at each other's throats. But I don't know if it will work. People are starting to accept the conditions. They blame everyone and everything, and they don't even try to change anything anymore. I asked the Archmage about it. You know what he said? He's comfortable having things stay as they are. That's why many favor it. Progress requires effort. What kind of world would it be if there was glaring injustice and everyone put up with it just because change takes too much effort? But hey, I'm just a rat. What do I know?
Co zrobimy w sprawie dziwnego zachowania dyrektora Blocha?
So what do we do now? Keep an eye on Headmaster Block and see what happens?
So near the elections. A supporter of the council leader behaving suspiciously in the vicinity of the Archmage. No, too risky. We can't wait.
So you're gonna have a look for yourself?
I'd like to, but perhaps that's precisely their plan. An officially unofficial employee of the Archmage sniffing about in the office of one of his political opponents.
Wouldn't be good if word got out. A first-rate scandal. But what about a teacher looking for a form in the staff room? A teacher who is in the school because the headmaster has given him tasks to be done.
Normally I would try to discourage you, but the Archmage is visiting the school tomorrow. If his opponents are planning something, we have to expose them tonight.
I'll do it. I'll have a look around and get back to you if I discover anything.
All right, but be careful, Wilbur.
Magiczna tabliczka poradziła, abym zbudował golema. Co o tym sądzisz?
Archmage Alistair gave me a magic slate.
That's just like him. He likes magical playthings.
That's not all. The slate advised me to build a golem to help me with my work.
A golem?
They're very strong, so it could help me with a lot of my work.
Yes, but I was thinking of something else. Think about it. We agree the Archmage is the most powerful living wizard.
Of course.
No one could touch a hair on his head with a magical attack. But brute force, a stone to the head, a knife in the ribs.
That could be a possibility.
But now imagine that he had a bodyguard, a big chap, hard as stone.
Masz na myśli mnie?
You Mean me? Sure, I've grown a bit, but I don't feel that powerful, and I'm not that tough.
No. I mean a golem.
Ah, okay. I get it.
Even a troll wouldn't get past a golem. Best of all, golems are absolutely loyal. They simply cannot help but follow their master's commands.
And if I order it to defend the Archmage with its life?
Then that's exactly what it'll do, and no one would get past it.
That sounds fantastic.
Can you manage that? Building a golem and bringing it to life?
I'll sure try, at any rate. I'll get it to complete the headmaster's stupid tasks first, and then guard the Archmage.
The headmaster and the council leader have come up against the wrong gnome.
Then let's not waste any time. I'll build a golem bodyguard for the Archmage and have a look around the headmaster's office.
Good idea. And let me know as soon as you find anything peculiar. No heroics will be weather vain.
I'll be careful.
I'll go back underground. I want to find out about the dark magic the Archmage has been sensing for days.
Good luck. You and Van Buren will not succeed with your plan. You may have great and powerful friends, but the Archmage has small and cleverer ones.
No dobra, porozmawialiśmy z naszym małym przyjacielem. Mam nadzieję, że uda nam... O! Mamy tutaj dyrektora Blocha. Ale porozmawiamy sobie z nim, jak i z ogrami w kolejnym odcinku, moi drodzy. Dlatego, bo teraz muszę już kończyć. Mam nadzieję, że ten odcinek wam się podobał. Dzięki wielkie za uwagę, trzymajcie się i mam nadzieję, że do usłyszenia jutro. Hej!